Jurassic Park meant so much to so many people and had such a huge effect on people, made people want to go into the business, made people want to run to the movies. And this film seems to capture so much of the spirit of that original, and that seemed to be the plan from the beginning.
Yeah.
What elements are in this movie that you feel sort of recapture that feeling of Jurassic Park?
You know, this movie does, I think, a good job at something that's very difficult. There's a real balancing act with this movie because you want to honor the first Jurassic Park and you want to honor the franchise, but you also want to create a movie that would stand alone and isn't just a retelling of the first movie. You know, if you want to just watch the first movie, it's a perfect movie and it holds up and you can go rent it and watch it anytime you want. So the challenge was, how do we tell another chapter of this that feels fresh, that feels new, that introduces new ideas, new themes to an audience, but also one that will honor the franchise and you know, pay homage to it, but without lampooning it. It's a very fine and delicate balance, and I think we did a good job of it. I think the things that resonate still from similar to the original movie are the theme that you know, when man meddles with nature for his own amusement, it often can backfire. And so that's something that we focus on. But also we have new themes, like, you know, as a society, have we become so inundated with miraculous science and technology all around us that we're no longer impressed by things that are amazing? You know, how has our relationship with science changed over the past 20 years? And since Jurassic Park came, not only the original movie, but the park itself and the idea of bringing dinosaurs back from the dead, since that happened, have our children become disenfranchised with the dinosaur? Is it still captivating and astounding, or do we need to build something that's bigger, stronger, faster, with bigger teeth to, you know, lure them in? I think it asks a lot of questions.
And you mentioned that now the park is open, which was one of the original thoughts that Steven Spielberg had. And
yeah.
Park runs, the movie
That was
runs
my
with
idea.
it.
That wasn't even Steven Spielberg's idea. That was my idea.
It's a good one.
Thank you.
So if you were to go to the park right now, is there a particular attraction in the park that would be your favorite that you would run to?
Man, we see things in this movie, this installment of the franchise, that you could only have dreamed of in the original. One being the mosasaur, the water dinosaur. You know, it feels similar to, like, you know, a whale at SeaWorld or something like that. Like, there's a giant aquarium, you know, hundreds of millions of gallons of water that this thing lives in. So that would be the first thing I'd probably see.
It's a good one. Now, everyone's really excited about this. What do you hope audiences feel or experience when they see this movie?
You know, I think I just remember how I felt as a 13-year-old seeing this in the theater for the first time, and I just hope kids walk away with the same feeling that I had, which is just being captured, having their imagination tickled, and you know, hopefully they walk away with a new love of science and what is possible through science and imagination. And I hope, because I remember what it felt like as a kid, but now that I'm a parent, I can imagine what it would be like to give that gift to my kids, to bring them to the theater, to have that moment, that memory, sitting in the theater, the weekend we saw Jurassic World. You know, I think a lot of people are going to walk away with that this weekend, and that's pretty cool.